Oftentimes have I heard you speak of one who commits a wrong, as though he were not one of you, but a stranger unto you, and an intruder upon your world. But I say that even as the holy and the righteous cannot rise beyond the highest which is in each of you, so the wicked and the weak cannot fall lower than the lowest which is in you also. And as a single leaf turns not yellow, but with the silent knowledge of the whole tree, so the wrongdoer cannot do wrong without the hidden will of you all. Like the ocean is your God self. It remains forever undefiled. So that's the opening to this reading. You are being called to something. You are being called by the divine into the next part of your life. That is very clear to me. You're being asked to expand into new forms, to expand into something that is more than you've ever been before. You're being called right now to witness your comfort zone, to witness your limits, and then to move beyond them and to connect to the world, to say yes to this calling and to move into your life. And you're being called to trust. You're being called to really, really trust in this process. Your heart right now, let me just show you. Your heart is being activated. Your heart is being woken up. Look at this. 6, 2, and 3 of Cups. Your heart is being awakened and opened up to true connection, to true belonging, to joy, to fulfillment, and to the secrets of your soul. That's what I'm getting. So your soul has had a blueprint, like a plan, since you were born. And this is the time in your life where you are actually picking up that mantle, or what's the phrasing? You're actually, let's just say you're actually accepting the call. You're actually answering the call. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. You are being handed an opportunity now that is in alignment with who you really are, with who you've been since the very beginning. And you are saying yes to it. And you are trusting in it. And you are going to celebrate because of this. And the way that you're moving into this new period of your life is in celebration of this, almost like a union of yourself with your soul, a union of your conscious mind with your soul's destiny. And this is something that you feel finally, like you feel like you have given yourself the grace to accept this trajectory and this calling and this responsibility. And it doesn't feel like heaviness. It feels like fulfillment and joy. And you're willing to just be in this now, to just completely have committed to this and to see what comes of it. And it is creative, let me tell you. There is something very, very creative and collaborative and joyous in this new era of your life, in this new pursuit that you're taking on. Other people are involved, community is involved. It's you showing up in your community exactly as you are, with so much excitement for who you are, pride in who you are, but not arrogance. It's like an openness, it's almost like a childlike happiness, a childlike expressiveness that you are coming into this new part of your life with. This is so important because it keeps you open. It keeps your body and your mind and your heart, your soul, open to new experiences and pliable enough for spirit, for the universe to really send you like real healing, to really get you to feel really honestly, to be embodying alignment, to be embodying spiritual and creative alignment. I dropped a card. I'm just going to pick it up. Okay. So the Ace of Wands. We have the Chariot, the King of Wands in reversed, and the Ace of Wands. Like I said, this is a soul's calling. You guys are being like driven by the celestial forces, driven by the planetary forces, the universal forces, driven into, hold on, what's going on with this camera? Give me 1 second. You better not die. Oh, for God's sake. Well, let's just hope. Technology has been an absolute fucking nightmare today. I don't know if anyone else is experiencing this right now, but holy cannoli. So, yeah, the Chariot, the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands. You're straightening out your intention, your willpower, your vision. You are narrowing it down. They're getting really clear. You've been given I think you've been like allowing yourself time to do this because you know that this is what is going to bring you further on your journey. You know that this is like necessary to be able to get to the next part of your life. You may have been experiencing a lack of clarity, a lack of not really knowing what to do with yourself or like what you really wanted. And so this last little while has been actually a part of the story. This has like kind of been woven into what you were kind of meant to do in order to find your path. I'm getting that with the Chariot. There really is like this divine presence and like destined path coming through, like an inevitability. But you really were meant to like to decide, to really make a decision. And that was supposed to be an experience of self-empowerment, of trusting yourself, and you could only learn to trust yourself by experiencing what you've been through up until this point. So it's all led you to this point where you are now understanding kind of something a little bit more true about yourself and about the universe, about the world, about God, about your vision. And you're transforming doubt into clarity, or into, at least if it's not clarity, into intention, into desire, and you know where you want to go with things. And what I'm getting with the King of Wands reversed is that you might not know exactly where it's going to lead. You might not know exactly what this is going to look like, but you have something now. You've decided on something. You've decided on an aspect of your creative or of your desire, of your vision, that is good enough to go on. And that's the right thing to do. That's what we're getting in this reading, is that that's absolutely the right thing to do. And you're meant to move forward on this single thread, right? Or on this single piece. And as you move forward, you're going to uncover so much more. Like everything is going to like to build and manifest around you. So not only do you not have to know the whole entire plan and vision, but it's literally not part of this story. You are not supposed to know, right? I guess we'll see later down the road why, right? And that's where this Three of Cups is coming in, is that you're just like, okay, fucking right, let's go. Let's find out what else is down the path. Something has transformed. I kept seeing like the anxiety card, the Nine of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, but they were in reverse. So I'm really getting that this group here has like actually and the 10 of Swords even was in reverse. You've come out of a period of like mental turmoil about all of this kind of stuff. And I think it has something to do with just healing the heart space, opening up the heart and the mind to the mysteries of the universe, and allowing yourself to play and getting in touch with that creative, childlike aspect of your soul that is like able to trust and to have fun with your life. Something has happened. Something has lightened up. Something has really opened up. I think you are realizing that you're not alone and that there are people just like you. And in that, there's something very true. There's something true at the heart of your experience, that you're realizing there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you, because so many of us are experiencing this together. And there's something that's transformed for you is your ability to really feel connected to like a collective experience. This could be, I think, with the Chariot card, maybe something we're all experiencing right now, like a collective shift towards like a group compassion, a group experience, and it's going to help us heal the world. That's what I think. But look at this. 9 of effing cups, my man, my bruv. 9 of cups. Oh my goodness. And then underneath that we have the King of Cups. So yeah, and look, then we've got these Swords cards just sort of like hanging around the edges. So wow, yeah. So this group, you really are on the path to personal fulfillment. It's like you have found a way. My camera died, but I was saying you've found a way forward that really feels authentic to who you are, and it feels aligned with your kind of raw creative power. And I think that's what's going to take you forward. I think that's where the magic really lies, is in this ability to move forward in heart connection, specifically the connection of the heart space, in true care for your community, in true enjoyment of community, in reciprocal relationship. That is so important for creatives of any kind, no matter what you're doing. If you are able to find a way to, and I don't mean, okay, let me put this a different way, because this is not the energy of this reading and of the people here are not floating about, bouncing off the walls, hoping that the universe or God or the world or someone else shows them how to do this. That's the point. You have overcome that kind of like reactivity, passivity, and what's happening is you're now working from genuine spiritual connection, genuine truth, like a heart-based truth. And in that, you know now that that it's even beyond deserving. It's like there is no question about the fact that reciprocity needs to happen. And that understanding of reciprocity isn't just something that you think you deserve, isn't just something that is like an external thing that you're waiting to get. It's like you function from a place of reciprocity. You function from a deep internal understanding of what that even is, and how real giving comes from a place so pure that there are really no words to describe it. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't need to be overly described. It doesn't need to be overly justified. You just give from love. And from love, from true connection, you then receive back in reciprocity. And that allows you to like live in this way where you will be satisfied in all the ways that you need to be satisfied, and you will be inspired, and you'll be having fun. It's the whole thing of, I can't remember the YouTuber's name, but she calls it like being hot and having fun or something. And it's a really good way to just like simplify all of the nonsense, right? Simplify everything. Simplify all the voices and the noise that we get, especially in this corner of the internet, especially in terms of like manifestation strategy or how to build a business or how to make money off your art, blah, 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 right? Simplify all of that. And you've ended up where you are now. And that is so incredibly beautiful. I cannot describe how gorgeous this is. Like, people existing in this state is what will transform the world almost instantaneously. Imagine being in this state. Well, you are in this state. I don't have to tell you to imagine it, but think about speaking to children from a place like this and like how that can transform a whole generation, right? This group, if you're here and you're listening to this, this is a group of people that are meant to bring love and healing to the world through relationship in some way. And I don't actually mean romantic relationship, but that will come hand in hand. But it's through your connection to others, through your offering, through how you bring your gift to the world without overthinking it, without overdoing it, and functioning just from a heart space, functioning from, I guess, an attunement to beauty, you know? Allowing yourself to be yourself, truth, justice. And I really get this feeling of like not overthinking it. This is like an emotional center. That's the powerhouse of your work and of what you're doing and of your next season of your life, which is meant to be really enjoyable, meant to be really beautiful. And the reciprocity thing, I want to just say one last thing before we go, because I don't mean this just in terms of emotional relationships. I mean this in terms of like the world is reciprocating to you. That includes money, that includes safety, that includes, freedom, the ability to feel sustainable, to have your soul's work sustained. So whatever that means for you, that is what is coming back. And I think you know that now. You understand that these things are not up for question. And that's part of this like new world thing, this part of this new energy that this group is stepping into, is like, it's beyond the theories of manifestation now, right? Like, it's even beyond, it might even be you might even be feeling a little bit beyond law of assumption, even like, of course I'm going to get that thing. Like, it's like we're moving into a spiritual truth beyond that. And that is a beautiful place to be. It's not an overthinky place. It's just like knowing that of course you deserve all these things. Of course everybody does. And you exist kind of beyond it. And you're in the present moment, and you're also connected to your inner child, and you're also connected to your community, and you're also you know how to do this. You know how to go about connecting to community. And if you don't know, then this is what this next phase of life is really going to be showing you, is like that you are on equal terms with your soul right now, with your spirit. You're in alignment. You're giving to the world from who you really are, and you're going to see the world give back to you, and you're going to have a really fucking good time. Okay? It's a good fucking reading. This is a great reading. I'm really, really happy that this message came through, and I hope it resonated for you, and I hope to see you here again soon. Blessings.